Welcome back to Sane Enterprises, where we help you grow your channel. Today you're going to see a replay of a community building live session hosted on David Cox's channel, where we're guests, Carol Sane, Victor Sane,
and David builds vlogs.
On this video, you'll see many great ideas of how to interact in the community, network with the people in the Iamacreator community and the Sane community. Enjoy the video.
Sí, disfruta del video, verlos dos veces. Toca de campaña y de botón rojo imprime. Gracias. Hasta luego.
When I said something.
Hello and welcome to hashtag
Victor.
Iamacreator community, and I really appreciate everybody that's here for the live stream today. And thank you all that's going to be watching this once it's a YouTube video as too. I ask you all to take to the Twitterverse right now and take the link. It's up there at the top of the live stream, and tweet it and tell people, hey, if you've got a YouTube channel, you really need to come and watch this, because your YouTube channel will grow today, and that's hashtag 100% money back guarantee. We guarantee that if anybody comes in to the chat and comments and chats with everybody and watches this live stream, they will grow. Their channel will grow. And so I appreciate everybody here. A couple of things before we get started. One, if you're watching this live, don't forget to leave a comment down below, letting people know that you watched it live, because after it becomes a live stream, it becomes a video, and that way people can find you and they can come and watch your videos. They can stick a like on them, they can support you and leave you a nice comment. And also check your spam folders too, right? There's a lot of stuff going into spam. Get it out of spam and communicate with those people. Anyway, with that said, and thank you, I want to welcome our guests today, Victor and Carol Sane from Sane Autos. Welcome, guys.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
We also have the channel Sane Enterprises.
And Sane Enterprises, and David, and I hope I'm not going to butcher your name, Vito from David Build Vlogs.
Yes, correct. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, David.
Hey there.
Well, welcome everybody. So, yeah, I want to start with Victor and Carol, right? And Victor and I were having a chat last night on Facebook till the early hours, because like we both understand that we've got something amazing that's going on here, this community. And so, Victor, if you just tell us about your YouTube channel, and while you're talking about it, I will bring that up on the screen, and then your journey, how you found hashtag Iamacreator, and then some of the stuff that you see that's possible and what you like about it and how much your channel's grown.
Yeah, I'd be happy to get into that. Now, my channel's been around for 11 years, but I didn't really take it seriously for like the first 9-10 years. And there were a few videos on there, and a couple of them did really well. But like I said, I was running 12 bay, had a 12 bay service department, and the second largest transmission rebuilding facility in Chattanooga. We're pulling down $40,000 to $100,000 a month, so I wasn't that interested in YouTube. And then about a year or two ago, I started taking it seriously and really trying. But we got no shock value or anything like that that's going to really shoot you to the top. I don't want to be known for any of that kind of stuff. And growth was just incredibly slow, just aggravatingly difficult, slow. But we still had enough to be monetized. We still had enough watch time, but we didn't have the subscribers. We were running at 99.3% of our views, which was over 500,000 views, came from non-subscribers. People just don't want to subscribe. Well, we had already, before the YouTube increased the bar, so to speak, and decided they wanted more subscribers and more watch time and stuff like that. Not more watch time than we had. We had plenty of watch time. But when they decided this and sent us the letter in January, we still didn't have enough subscribers because we had already started trying to do better at getting subscribers, but we weren't trying that hard because to us it didn't really mean much of anything. We were getting so many views, it didn't matter to us. Then that happened, and we were all looking around wondering, we were around 200-300 subscribers was all we had. And we were wondering, oh man, what are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? And, you know, we had reached out and tried to network a little bit before in the previous year, as we know that that is very important in all the businesses that we've ever had. And so, but doing that online is a little tricky, a little bit different from going to chamber meetings and city council meetings and stuff like that and pressing the flesh. And not that much different, but it is a little different. And before this happened, people just weren't that receptive to joining any kind of networking group or anything. They didn't see much value in it, especially smaller channels. And then this happened, and then everybody was kind of in the same situation. Not everybody, because some people weren't really even trying. They didn't have a lot of content. What content they had was just like the stuff that I had put on my channel years ago, earlier on. But those of us,
favorite videos.
but
they're of our daughter.
There's plenty of people that really were seriously trying and just could not get any kind of attention, could not get the algorithm to pick them up and promote their content because they weren't bad actors. And let's face it, just like television and mass media and stuff, all that kind of stuff that YouTube says it doesn't want on the platform is the very things that skyrocket your channel up into all kinds of views and all kinds of watch time and all kinds of subscribers. But none of us want to be known for that kind of stuff. None of us are into doing that kind of stuff. And honestly, we would be just terribly embarrassed to leave the house if we did that kind of stuff on YouTube. So we're not going to be doing that kind of stuff. That is not an option for us. And the option for us that has worked really, really well is the networking. And we have found in both our car community group and the Iamacreator group a whole bunch of people that are very receptive to networking and very receptive to building a long-term community that supports each other. And then we've been able to apply some strategies of our own, some pay it forward strategies to helping people out in this community. And the community is so great, you can really just go out there and give people the very things you want and not even have to ask for it in return. All these people in here will just return right to you the very same things that you give to them. One of the strategies we've used with great success that we still use today and we've been expanding on is when we receive a comment on our video. And you know, I know David Bill's vlogs should know this because when he was M Mustang, he commented a few times on our channel. And so you've experienced this. What happens when somebody comments on our channel is they get a response within 24 hours. Then I click on their icon, I go back to their YouTube channel. Then they'll get their latest video, and I do their latest video on purpose. I pick their latest video, their newest video, and I watch that video, and then I give them a comment on their video in reciprocation for them giving comments to us, as well as I've responded to their comment on our channel, and let their video play. That gives them watch time, that gives them comment on their page. Both of these things stimulate the algorithm. And the reason I do their latest video, their newest video, is because if you do their newest video and their video is within the first 48 hours, it's much more likely to get promoted by YouTube while it's new. And then, now we get so many comments that to go through all the comments in this manner does take some time. We may spend 2 or 3 hours 2 times a day responding to comments in this manner. But let's say we've responded to all those, and I look at the last 2 days and I look at all the comments over the last 2 days. I get kind of an idea who's been commenting frequently on the last couple of days. So I make a list like this, and these people get shout outs because they're frequent commenters lately. You know, people like Uzo Lou, Auto Dreamer 77, Broke Necks, jonypro, DSW Joyride Production, Mill Hill Mud Mowers, Gaming Dude, Rev and Redline, Big Bad Wolf Moto, Random Outdoors, Camaro Time, Rudy Mongrew Jr., and Easy Tech Tips. And so that is all a little extra above and beyond what they did for us. And if everybody does that, then it snowballs. It snowballs, and there's really no end to it. And then we even go another step further. Just in case that's not enough, we go another step further. And that is, we go back to the 3rd and 4th day ago. And in the 3rd and 4th day ago, we look there and see, are there some people that were commenting frequently 3 and 4 days ago that have kind of dropped off? And by that time, I don't have a lot of time left. So I'll hit 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 of those, go to their page and just say, hey, we haven't seen you in the comments for a while. And, you know, we miss you. And that gives another comment on their page, on their newest video, which helps stimulate their algorithm. And maybe it gets them back, maybe it doesn't. But it doesn't cost us anything, and we've helped out their channel. And I don't mind giving up my secrets of doing this kind of thing that helps build things, because if everybody copies this, it's not going to take anything away from us. As a matter of fact, it just makes the community that much better. And it just, because there's no way it can hurt, and it does a lot to help. Maybe not to help us personally, but to help all those other people. And some people notice.
But it helps the group. It really
yeah, and it
does.
definitely helps the group, and it helps all those other people. And maybe somebody will copy it and start doing it, and then that's going to help more people in the group, which help. And then there's maybe a few of those will start copying it. That's going to help even more. And I'm hoping to see all of these same people, when we hit 6 figures, to still be there with us, and them have 6 figures too. So this could help achieve that. This could help make sure that none of these people fall behind. And they're the most deserving people of the bunch, because they're the ones that are the most helpful. So, and you can't go out there and reach out to every single person in the group, but at least this way we can help out the ones that are helping out the most. And so that's my thoughts on that. I've seen some other really good ideas too, that I'm gonna, other things that other people are doing that I want to copy as well, with as much time as we possibly can, running a global parts company and her doing all the insurance and stuff. But something I've seen that other people are doing is sharing the videos. And I've shared a few other people's videos too. Not as much as what they're doing right now.
Well, we do have the Facebook page.
Yes, and we've shared some people's videos there too. Like Mill Hill is just like so close to hitting 1K. And so we want to concentrate on him a little bit. We don't want to forget the people that are down there at 400 or 500 either. So, but sharing the videos is a great thing too. Sharing them on social media, sharing them on Twitter, sharing other people's videos on Reddit and all that kind of thing. And the list that that has been pivotal to all this, the list that David Cox has on there, that's just a revolving list for everybody to go through. And that helps a lot with people's watch time. But yeah, always respond to your comments, and always follow those comments back to where they came from, and give those people comments back as well.
Awesome.
Any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think, you know, I agree with you 100%. If you are new to this, then what you need to be doing, obviously, is you need to be using the hashtag Iamacreator and put it in the title of your video, put it in the about section. If you look at all my videos, it says I'm a supporter of the hashtag Iamacreator community. I also put it in my tags, and the reason why we use this is because we can find one another. We can find somebody that wants to be part of the community, and just by going to YouTube and typing in the search box at the top hashtag Iamacreator, you will see that this will bring up, you know, everybody that's used this hashtag, and in doing so, they're part of the community. And encourage every single one of those people. Ask them, hey, are you on Twitter? I'm on Twitter. I would like you to come and follow me on Twitter so I can follow you back, so we can tweet one another. And I've said from day one, and the reason why I'm going to the playlist here is because there is a comment in the chat by Black Star EDM, and I want to address that. I've always said from my first video, which is me sat by the lake where I sit down in the chair, it's the first video on the hashtag Iamacreator support playlist. I've said that if you don't have a playlist, have one. And if you get a Twitter account and couple it to your YouTube channel, because what's going to happen is, as well as you liking videos, it's going to tweet them out automatically if you have that set up. But also, when you add somebody's to your own playlist, and it can be, let's say for argument's sake, Sane Auto, right? It could be hashtag Iamacreator Sane Auto, all one word, hashtag Iamacreator Sane Auto playlist. And when you add somebody's video to that playlist, it gets tweeted out. Now, just want to address this before I move to David and let him talk about himself here. Black Star EDM says, has anyone here actually gotten increased views on their videos without adding them to James's playlist? Whenever I did add mine to a playlist, it received virtually no views. And the reason behind that is the playlist is good for you to add a video to it, right? Mm-hmm. So that you will get watch time. But the playlist, the main feature of the playlist is to find other creators. So you set the playlist going. And when you set the playlist going, and it's all your actions. It's all about your actions here. You like the video. You support the channel. You're watching the video. You like the video. You hit the red support button. And then you put your actions in the comment section. Hey, I watched your video. You let them know you watched it, because YouTube doesn't tell you or anybody who watched your video. I mean, it would be great if YouTube told you every single person, you know, gave you a list when they watch videos. It would be absolutely fantastic, but it doesn't. So you telling somebody in the comment section, I watched your video, that is a key factor. It's a key communication point, in my opinion, because it's letting you know something that YouTube or anybody else lets you know, an action. I watched your video. I liked your video. YouTube doesn't tell you who liked your videos. So by actually putting that in the comment section, I liked your video, I subscribe to you. I hit the red support button and I'm now supporting you. It's a great video. I love that Mustang that you've got. You've got it really customized. I like those 18-inch BBS wheels you've got on there, and those big fat Carlos Fandango wheels on there. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Boom, just leave it at that. When somebody comes to watch the playlist and they see an absolutely fantastic comment like that, wow, this person is telling this creator that he watched their video, he liked it, he's now supporting them, he hit the red support button. He's even talking about the Carlos Fandango, wheels and racing stripes and whatever they've got on it, right?
Yeah, that gives them proof that they actually saw the video.
Huh?
That gives them proof that you actually saw the video.
Absolutely. True. So other people that watch this, that see these comments, they're going to say, this guy that made this comment is just as awesome as the person that made the video. I'm going to go and check his channel out and watch one of his videos and see what this is all about. And boom, hopefully, not only the person who made the video come to your channel, but also other people that are watching the playlist. So that's the whole idea of the playlist.
And one other thing that you said bears more attention about the hashtag Iamacreator. You know, we've also been doing live sessions when you're at work. We do the Sunday live.
That's awesome.
There. And proof that putting the hashtag Iamacreator on there works is that before our first live, we didn't get hardly anything. Our second live, we used the hashtag Iamacreator, been using that ever since, and more people come. And then instead of thinking, okay, now that I've got people coming, I'm going to get more views and stuff, you start immediately thinking, okay, what would I want if I'm them? And because they're wanting the same thing you are. And the way this works is that you get what you give. So you got to give what you want. And what we want is for somebody to make a live where we can go in and meet people and network and get supporters and get views and get watch time. So that's what we need to give. We need to give that first. And we need to remember the words of the late Zig Ziglar. You can have everything you want if you just make sure you give enough other people what they want first.
Absolutely.
So when I hear somebody telling you that, you know, they've gone on the list and they didn't really get a lot more views and stuff like that, well, going on the list is only part of it. It's like trying to build an engine to get a whole bunch of horsepower, and you say, oh, well, I bought your pistons. You know, James Cox, I went and bought your pistons and they were supposed to boost my horsepower to, you know, 300 more horsepower. And you're like, what? But did you get the cam with it? Did you get the lifters that go with that? Did you get the, you know, did you get the new heads with that are, you know, lower volume heads for the higher compression? I mean, you know, just one thing alone doesn't do it. Doesn't make a lot of difference. You got to have the whole matching set. And this stuff online works like any other business. You can't just do one thing and press one button and it make the whole money-making engine run, or the whole, you know, influence building or audience building engine run. You've got to do several things. And if you've had little or no growth at all on your channel, then you're not missing one piece of the puzzle. You're missing several pieces of the puzzle.
Right.
And we, you know, this community has several pieces of the puzzle, and you got to start hitting all those buttons, and just hitting one of them. It's also like trying to play a piano by hitting one key. Oh, I hit one key, but I'm not hearing any music. Well, you know, it takes more than that. The playlist is one key. You got to hit a bunch of them to get a musical tone out of it.
Great analogy. Absolutely. So I'm going to do right now. Go ahead.
And what you were talking about with the making the good comments on the videos, to let them know you actually watch the videos, saying something about the video. And another thing that we're doing is with Sane Enterprises, we were putting that off because it's going to take a ton more time and effort, just as much time and effort as the automotive channel is, you know, we finally launched that because it's going to be all about nothing but this, no automotive stuff at all, and nothing but how to grow your channel and why these things work and why the stuff the community's doing works and what you got to do to really get the full benefit of being into the community, and why you got to comment back to people and pay it forward, as well as being on the list and everything and using the hashtags and all that. We can get into all that with video after video, and we can coordinate with other people in the group, seeing what they need to learn and what kind of videos we need to make for that channel and how to include them and make sure nobody gets left behind. And we can do all that with no automotive stuff at all, just on the Sane Enterprises channel, and keep all our automotive stuff in our automotive channel fully automotive for the big automotive community that we already have.
Right. All right, let's talk to David. David used to be Magnetic Mustang 2016, and he's changed his channel to David Builds Vlogs. Welcome, David, and just tell us a little bit about yourself, your channel, what it all started off with, how you found hashtag Iamacreator, what you think about it all, and all that.
Okay. Yeah, guys. So first of all, I know you guys noticed the name change on my channel, and I just decided to go with something that wasn't so much, just, it was really hard to say. Some people would be like, it was a whole sentence just to say that my old channel name. And so I changed it to David Build Vlogs, because eventually, the car is going to have, the channel is going to have different cars, and I myself will try to fix them, repair them, anything that has to do with mods, I'll try to do it myself. And therefore I changed it to that. And now back to like the starting of when I started my channel. I know on the About Me, I think it says 2014. I might have created the YouTube that year, but honestly, I started it when I got the car, which was 2016. And I really didn't do it for money. I was just doing it for fun, just to see, just for the people in the V6 Mustang community, because the V6 Mustang isn't really liked because everybody likes V8s, and I understand. I was a V8 guy myself, and so yeah. Anyways, I tried to have this channel mainly so that people could see the mods, how it would affect the car, the amount of horsepower you can get out of it, and things like that. So that's how this channel came about. And then I just started thinking about the future. If I want to grow, I can't just focus on just that car. Once I got that email from YouTube saying, hey, you need 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours. That's when I really realized, oh man, I have to, I need to hustle. I need to move. So I started networking, and I found James. I found James through YouTube, and I just started showing up for like at the beginning they had I found the Iamacreator hashtag. Actually, that's the first thing. That's the first I found out about Iamacreator movement, and I just started showing up for the live streams, and it was great. It was a great community. Nobody was bashing anybody, and everybody was just nice, and it was a really welcoming environment. And I think that's the key to this. You guys have to, we all have to be a welcoming people, so that we can attract other people to come into the to join the community. I think that's a big thing, because in YouTube there's a lot of mean people. There's some mean comments you'll come across, but you learn to just ignore them, and like they say, don't feed the trolls and stuff like that. And honestly, the community has been great. If it wasn't for the community, the Iamacreator community, I wouldn't have grown my channel. I had maybe 75 subscribers, I think, that month that we got the letter for that you needed 1,000 subs. So honestly, I thank you guys. Thank you, James, and anybody that's involved in this, because it's been awesome. The amount of support you get from it. And like Victor was saying, usually when I see a comment in my video in the comment section, I'll take my time and reply back to you. I'll try to do it as fast as possible. If not, I'm probably working. I do have a family, so that does take time doing that. But I try to get back to you guys in the comments, and then I'll usually go back and watch your latest video, just like Victor said, on the other person's channel that took the time to comment on me. I'll do that first, and then I still go through the playlist too. If it wasn't for that playlist, I wouldn't be at the number of subscribers I am right now. That playlist is pretty important, so I try to go through it, and sometimes I'll even leave it playing at night. I've seen it's grown to like maybe 1,500 the last time I checked, and that's pretty much how I came about. I'm really thankful, honestly, really grateful for everybody that's in the Iamacreator community. If not, I wouldn't have grown the channel, guys. Trust me. I'll see if I can find a screenshot sometime in the future video, and I'll see if I can get where it said only 75 subscribers when this started.
Wow. So you've grown since you found the hashtag Iamacreator community. You've grown over 1,000 subscribers.
Yes, I've grown over 1,000 subscribers. Yes.
Yeah, we've almost added 1,000 too. I think 900 we've added since we had a little bit of a head start, but we're right at 1,200 because of this.
Wow. And the proof is there. It works. And just doing what we're saying, right? Just doing what we're saying, and that is to use the hashtag so that people know that you're part of the community, to get on Twitter, to watch people's videos, and when you've watched them, leave a comment letting them know, you watched, you liked, you hit the red support button, you're now supporting them, and whatever's in the video. Like I watched one of Denise's who's up in Connecticut, and they're paid for these boxes of food that come from different countries, and you eat them and stuff like that. And at the end of her video, she says, if you watch this all the way to the end, put in the word French or something like that. I forget what it was at the end of the video. So, just type in that. But they were eating French food, and I watched that video and I liked it and I commented and I put it on the playlist, which automatically puts it onto Twitter. So my advice to anybody that's watching this, just like David and Victor and his wife Carol have all been doing, we have to network. And it's basically paying it forward. This is only going to work if you do, right? Dreams only work if you do. And so it is work. Just by going to somebody's channel and making, a comment saying, hey, I watched this and I'm subscribed to you and I liked your video. And just doing that on one video is not going to bring you what, Victor, Carol, and David has got out of this. I would recommend that you start a playlist, but first and foremost, I think that you should get a Twitter account if you're not on Twitter, and you should couple that to your YouTube channel. And before you start your playlist, you need to start using the hashtag Iamacreator in your video title, in the about section, in your tags, and then create a playlist. And your first video could be about a playlist. And like I said, you could start that playlist by making it titled hashtag Iamacreator, and then whatever your name is, on there, and put that on there and make a video. And then as you watch people's videos, you could tell them, I watched your video, I liked it, I'm now supporting you, I hit the red support button, and I added it to my hashtag, whatever the name, Iamacreator, whatever the name you give it. So, Sane Auto, let's say, hashtag Iamacreator Sane Auto, all one words, playlist. And the beauty about that is, once you do that in a comment section, if somebody clicks on that hashtag in the comment, guess where it's going to take them? It's going to take them to your playlist, believe it or not, on YouTube. And they're going to see everybody's in there. And I'll show you that here, as soon as we're talking about the playlist. So
while you're pulling that up, I'd like to say that almost everybody in our Sane community has now, since we've been talking about and interacting with the Iamacreator community, has now also joined the Iamacreator community and has received benefits from it, to the point where you were talking about the work. You have to put work into it to get out of it. The hashtag Iamacreator and a community like this is a results multiplier. So whatever work you put into it, if you to put that same amount of work into that same type of effort without the Iamacreator community, you would have got like X amount of results. But when you ally with the Iamacreator community and put the same amount of effort in, you can 10 times your results. And I think the math actually works out to four times as much results, because we quadrupled our results since we started interacting with the Iamacreator community back in mid-February. because we didn't find it like immediately after the letter went out. I think it was a week or two afterwards, which put us into the middle of February. And then from the middle of February till now, we've gained 4 times as many subscribers as we had. Now that's 4 times as many subscribers as it took us over a year to get. You know, and at the time we only got a quarter of the subscribers that we got during the time we've interacted with and being with a pay it forward attitude in the
well,
Iamacreator
everything
community.
comes to positivity.
Yeah, positivity attracts positivity.
Right.
If I could just say something really quick too.
Yeah, go for
Just
it,
add on to it. For instance, I think when I found you guys, the Imacreator community, it must have been like a week and maybe 3 days before the due date was that they were going to change the policy. Yeah. So I was like, man, I just gotta try. And I would stay up late, like maybe till 4 a.m, you know, commenting on other people's videos, watching videos. I always usually leave a thumbs up on a person's video because it's free. You know, there's no charge to it. So I just leave it. It's not a hard thing to do. So I would just do that. You know, hey, I liked your video. I watched it, and you know, it was getting pretty close to where I just wanted to give up. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But then I was like, you know what? I can't quit. I've already gotten up to 800. Why can't I just do 200 more? You know, and then so it eventually happened. You know, I mean, you got to just stay positive, stay, you know, just have a lot of faith or whatever you believe in. You know, I mean, you just can't give up. That's basically
yeah, and you're working that full-time job too to support those kids, and then,
yes,
then you're having to stay up late at night and you're missing sleep, and then your work is even harder. Now, what kind of work do you do, David?
Construction. Actually, we have a construction company, and it does take a big part of my day. So
yeah, so burnt, bruised, and bleeding, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
I know the pain. Use of it.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, she tries not to get burnt, bruised, and bleeding, but she got a finger wrapped up right now. So
Well, that's a gym injury. That's a whole different animal.
yeah. But yeah, you know, now how would you say the difficulty level? You know, I know it's work, and I know we talk about work, and for the benefit of other people, so that they'll get up and do it. That they need to work. But really, honestly, compared to going doing construction during the day, isn't the kind of work we do in order to get the results from our Imacreator community just so much easier than real work?
Yeah.
I mean, even though we're staying up late at night or something, I mean, it's compared to real world work. We have the opportunity of a lifetime here. Building businesses and building communities and building our YouTube channels here nowadays with this type of support.
Mill Hill's here.
Hey, Mill Hill, have you hit 1K yet? We are rooting for you, buddy.
It's going to happen soon.
Absolutely.
It's going to happen soon. It's going to be at 1K
Definitely.
soon.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's so close, and you know, and he'll tell you anybody that contacts us, Mill Hill, Mud Mowers, you know, Warren Evans. If you contact him on his channel and tell him, you know, tell me about this. I am a creator, a community. Did it really help you grow your channel? Actually, the live stream that he was on yesterday with me and Ray Hayden.
Close.
You know, you just gotta watch that, and he'll tell you that had he have not got involved with this, he'd have probably been stuck right back where he was, and his channel wasn't moving. And you know, he's so happy to be involved in this. And if you
that would have been me. Also.
Yeah, if you all of you that have a YouTube channel, right? Mm-hmm. There's no invite to this. You just make yourself a community member, and how you do that is just use the hashtag Iamacreator, and you just get involved and you start networking with every single person.
I'll tell you what's going on over there, babe.
That's in here, and you know, use the playlist, use all the tools that have been created but most important is communication. And that's the first video that I made. I know you're going to see one prior to that has the hashtag Iamacreator in it, the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on my channel. But that I only added Iamacreator to that later on because I thought it was significant. But the first video is the one where I'm down the lake and I go, welcome to my backyard. Isn't it beautiful? And then I sit down in the chair and I start talking about this. And I start telling people about, you know, what we need to do. And it is an absolutely fantastic thing. This thing is big, but it can get massive. But it needs everybody. It needs the viewers that are watching this right now. It needs the people that come back and watch this as a YouTube channel to leave a comment down below. Once you see this as a YouTube video, say, hey, I just found out about hashtag Iamacreator. I would like to support everybody here, and you know, I'll be supportive, and I'm going to hit the playlist, and you know, just make a comment and watch the magic happen.
Because people need to be saying that, because you know, and another point about that was like David, when he was still Magnetic Mustang, and we've been watching him struggle. We were all struggling, and for a long time there, we didn't know he didn't know about the Iamacreator network, or we would have told him earlier.
Yeah.
And so it needs to be said, and it needs to be put out there. And that's one of the reasons why we got involved in doing the live streams on Sunday afternoons, is because people were getting left behind. And not one person can do it all themselves. You know, we all have jobs, like David was saying, like, and I mean, like you can't, you're what, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, maybe?
No, I'm Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because I work.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I'm out the house 12 hours, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So, you know.
So, we had a question earlier today, and now I know the answer. We'll tell them Monday or Tuesday would be a good time, because and we're picking up Sunday afternoons, and then everybody has a place to hang out. If we get it all coordinated, everybody has a place to hang out every day, and keep making the awareness the I am the creator. And so everybody can get involved, and everybody can come up with this, and we can all be so excited when people grow and they hit their goals and everything, like we are for Mill Hill right now.
Surpass their goals.
Yeah, absolutely. All the way to including and beyond the 6 figures, which is where we're all going.
I've never met a goal. I've always gone past.
Yeah, and she's not lying either. I mean, her sales are not just the best in the whole insurance office. Her sales are the best if you take the entire insurance office, add all their sales together. She has more sales than that.
Wow. That's good.
And so we all need we all need to be doing this with our YouTube channels, and looking at our YouTube channels as a business, and be very unapologetic about we want it to make money, because we have families, we have friends, we have spouses, we have people that are counting on us to make sure that the time and effort that we spend on
absolutely. I want
to bears fruit.
I want to bring a comment to your attention, and I want to get you guys answers on this, being part of this community. So Felicia Crow 93 says, I like to support others. I just don't find myself supporting YouTubers that don't interest me in their content. I'm not the only one, right?
Well, you only have so many hours in the day. So I think that only supporting the ones that interest you is not the greatest strategy, because it's not going to bring you the best return. And, that's going to limit your growth. It really is. Sometimes you've got to help just for the sake of helping. Now, if you're helping so many people so long, like most of us here, staying up late at night and missing sleep, and then getting up and going to work in the morning, and there's just only so many people, and you've got lists this long, and you're hitting all of them, and you're still hitting more, and you've got to the point where you've got so many, and then you can start, picking and choosing. And but I would say, instead of chopping people off at whether they interest you or not, do it to whether they've got bad behaviors or not.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, David?
Yeah, pretty much the same as Victor. I mean, honestly, if you start kind of picking and choosing in the beginning, you're really hindering your growth. I didn't pick and choose. As a matter of fact, when I started in the Iamacreator community, I went to a lot of channels, and honestly, it was pretty nice because I got to know a lot of people, different backgrounds, and just different things. DIYs, jewelry DIYs, makeup channels. I follow some makeup channels, and they're interesting to me. I mean, I actually do watch the video. I don't just just leave a like, because then another thing you have to remember is, if you don't watch enough time on that channel or that video, one, your sub's gonna get taken away from that person, your subscription, and then it won't count. So I can honestly say, it'd be great to help other people, even if they don't, if it doesn't really catch your attention. Hopefully, maybe at first it might not catch your attention, but maybe hopefully eventually, it will. And like Victor said, depending on their behavior, that's a big thing too.
Yeah,
I'll give you my take.
I'm all about family friendly.
I'll give you my,
Yes.
let me give you my take on it. Okay. So if you look on the playlist, you'll see that there's people's creators' videos on there, and I've added them. My name's at the side of them, right? And they're doing makeup, hair, they're doing all kinds of stuff, right? And, I'm a male. I don't put makeup on.
Yeah.
I don't do my nails, right? But the thing about it is, it's not just about the content, it's the way that the content is edited, and you may pick up tips, from that, right? It's like to me, it's like kind of saying, well, I drive a Subaru, and if I see anybody that's broken down at the side of the road in any other car than that, I'm not gonna stop and ask them if they're okay, if they need a ride, is it gas or anything like that. I'm just gonna stop and ask people that are broke down who's got a Subaru, right? Well, what's going to happen there if everybody adopts that attitude? I break down one day, or I need gas, and somebody comes past in a Mustang, and they just go past because they don't stop for people that, drive Subarus, right? So it's a win-win situation by supporting everybody that you possibly can. And we understand, David and Victor hit the nail on the head. We have busy lives. We're out working. We have to do that in order to keep roofs over our heads, right? We do this because we love doing it. And not just that, the growth here now, everything is growing. So by actually going and watching other people's videos and liking them, supporting them, commenting on them, and bringing more and more people into the community and spreading this message and doing the same thing and all getting on Twitter, this thing is going to get absolutely massive, right? And, hashtag 7 figures for everyone. And what we mean by that is, millions of subscribers and millions of views. And it's possible. If somebody actually sees something that, and it might be, let's say, a 10-minute short movie where some creators have collaborated, and it's a great story, right? It's the video of it is absolutely fantastic. The people that have come together, they've done a great job of acting in it. The effects, whatever, it's absolutely fantastic. And somebody gets together in the community with everybody and said, listen, look at this. This is something that you would go and watch in a movie theater or see on TV. But look, it's getting no views. It only has like 50 views. Come on, who knows, right? We could actually, if there's enough of us, because we all support different channels and we all do different things, if we all rally round and say, wow, look at that. That is amazing, and it's a great story. And boom, we start tweeting it. We start putting it on Facebook. You know, we let everybody know. It goes viral on social networks. All of a sudden, you've got a channel that's got millions of views, and the subscribers just go through the roof. And they know where it
popped up that proves your point. Somebody just popped up that proves your point.
Okay, what was that?
All Tech Tips just replied to one of my comments, and he's got a channel that his gaming stuff and the game he plays, that stuff didn't interest me, but the way he presents it and what I could learn from how he makes his videos and stuff, I have learned something from that. And the fact that we've both been active in this community, and he has become one of my greatest supporters on Sane Auto. And
yes, actually, guys, really quick, he's a big supporter of my channel too, so I want to thank him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and we would have all missed out if we'd have just said, oh, well, we don't play that game and we're not interested in that content. And if we hadn't reached out to him and supported him, look at all the support we'd be missing out on. And that's why it's proof that, you know, like you were saying, and the rest of us were saying, you got to just go ahead and reach out. You can't just, like you said, you can't just stop to help out people in Subarus because that's the kind of cars you like. You stop and help everybody. And
yeah,
you know, even,
they just hit 1,000.
Who hit 1,000?
I don't know. It was Uzo Lu and Champ.
Ozolu, yeah, 1K.
Oh,
congrats to Ozolu. He's one of my supporters also.
Yeah, very big supporters.
Congratulations.
They're in the comments.
Absolutely. Thank you so much to the community that's making all these channels grow, right? It's everybody, right? It's everybody and all of us that is making this happen. And I'm so grateful, you know, and I appreciate every single person that participates in this, because this is what makes this work. It truly does make it work, and we're proving this. We're proving this right now. And anybody who's been part of this community will tell you that they've had success with their channel growing, and they support everybody that wants to support. And I mean, you can be picky. You can say who you want to do, and you know, it's your channel. It's your. Nobody's telling you not to do that. All we're trying to say to you is that if you support everybody and you let everybody know that you're supporting them, you will see the magic happen. The magic will happen on your channel. Trust me.
Absolutely. It is in your best interest to think about the other people's best interest.
That's a Southern tradition.
Yeah.
It's called Southern hospitality.
I mean, it is absolutely amazing, you know, what is happening within this community. People that have had less than 100 subscribers now have got over 1,000, right? Mm-hmm. And it's, you know, it's great. I mean, I
love it every time one of my supporters hits 1,000.
Now,
I mean, it's like I'm doing it over again, all over again.
Yeah, it feels like we're hitting 1,000 when these other people, you know, just like we did. We remember that feeling when you were there.
And I celebrate it with them.
And we that's why we're so jonesing to get the Sane Enterprise channel going, so we can spend more time with the people in the community, you know, celebrating these accomplishments and stuff, doing more of what we're doing right now.
Mill Hill Mud Mowers needs 6, and Bottle Tops needs 3. Needs 3.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody support Mill Hill.
Good.
And Bottle Tops.
Get him his 1,000.
Bottle Tops. But let's not stop at that. Let's not stop at the 1,000. The 1,000 is not the goal. It's 6 figures, guys.
That 1,000 is the first victory.
But remember, one of the habits of highly successful people, one of the 7 habits is celebrate your accomplishments.
Absolutely.
Every time somebody accomplishes something in this group, you know, we're all accomplishing it.
Yeah, it's
all in this together.
That's true. It's an accomplishment for everybody, because everybody participated, and that's what the hashtag Iamacreator community is all about. It's about participation, participating, and helping as many people as you can, and you know, helping this thing grow and letting others know. Hey, listen, I see you've got a YouTube channel here. Would you like to have more support? would you like to have more people coming and watching your videos? Would you like to be part of this awesome community? Do you have a Twitter account? You can find everybody that you need to find by putting in hashtag Iamacreator in YouTube, hashtag Iamacreator in Twitter, and use that hashtag. Use that hashtag to your advantage, because in doing so, the magic is going to happen on your channel. Trust us.
Got a comment for us here. Can't find it.
Now, is this the book you were showing me you were reading?
Let me see. I was just looking at the chat. Yep, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Yep. And see, a lot of these guys, like Napoleon Hill.
Right here, look.
Yep. Sure is.
There's a small.
They were using these concepts in networking in real world businesses long before there was an internet.
Well, I was using the same concepts before I knew they were somebody else's concepts.
And like we mentioned, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You can see my pages are about to fall out of this from having read this. and a lot of these other books are newer ones because the other ones were wore out, and I bought newer. And when I was making more money, I got hardcover copies to replace my softcover copies. And I have a huge library of these books on CD that I listen to in the car instead of listening to the same mindless music over and over and over again. Right. And at the point I was trying to, I was going to make here.
We listen to the same CD over and over and over.
Yeah, we do. So
it never gets changed.
One thing we need to all incorporate into our weekly routine is maybe once a day watching a video like the ones that I'll be putting on the Sane Enterprises, a video about how to grow your channel. And it makes it easier for you to notice those things. You were talking about people who in the group, you're watching their videos, even if their content doesn't interest you, you're still watching their videos to try to backward engineer some of the stuff they're doing that actually works. They're editing, some of their sound effects, so the music that they're using, thumbnails, those sort of things. There's all this kind of stuff you can learn from watching their videos. You can look and see how successful their video is and try to backward engineer why that one video was so successful. And another thing that we've done, we actually learn a lot from on Sunday, after we're doing the shout outs and everything, we like to do a couple of channel reviews and help people, pinpoint things that they can improve on their channel. Well, we actually learn a lot from that too. When we're looking at other people's channel and trying to help them out with it, it works both ways. You get a lot out of that.
Right. And I would love, everybody that wants to, like Victor and Carol, they're doing a live stream on a Sunday, right? I work, so they're picking up the ball for that. And then it'd be nice for somebody to live stream on a Monday, and somebody to do a live stream on a Tuesday, and somebody to do a live stream on a Wednesday. And heck, once the weather gets better here up in North Carolina, I'm going to be going out kayaking and mountain biking and doing stuff. And I may not be live streaming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, right? I might just be doing a live stream.
We'll coordinate on that. We'll coordinate on that, and we'll get it figured out to where somebody is carrying the ball every day.
Absolutely, and
we'll coordinate on that.
The other thing as well is we can have it where if there's somebody overseas, let's say in the UK or Europe or Australia or whatever, they can do that in a different time zone, right? And so there could be 2 on the same day. So we're catching, different people from all around the world, and we're bringing all these creators together. Because once this is massive and it's absolutely huge, and it's the snowball effect, right? You got a snowball that's this big and it's on a mountain and you're rolling it down and it's getting bigger, it's getting bigger, it's getting bigger. And it gets that big that nobody can stop it. It's like a train. This is like a train. It's very hard to stop a train, a freight train or a train with carriages on, with people on, and we just keep adding the carriages, right? And there's a seat for everybody on this, and everybody gets to drive the train, you know? Everybody gets to drive the train. You know, you could play any part on the train. You could be serving drinks. You can just sit back and relax and just watching, you know, you're just a passenger just sitting and watching everybody. That's just like watching people's videos and letting them know, hey, I watched your video. I liked it. I hit the red support button. I'm now supporting you, because YouTube, as me and Victor were talking about last night, YouTube does an absolutely shoddy job. Not a very good job at all at helping somebody that's just come on the platform, or
they're terrible at supporting the content they say they want.
And you know, somebody that's got less than 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers, there is no on the front of YouTube, right? There is no tab that, you know, YouTubers that have just started today, or YouTubers that have less than 10,000 subscribers. There is no tab, so you can't find them. The hashtag Iamacreator community is helping you find people like you, so you can help them grow, so they can help you grow, so that everybody can find one another and we all grow. And that's the beauty about this.
And if
we've all figured this out now. We've all figured it out, how to find one another. And this is an absolutely fantastic thing. So if you got a YouTube channel and you're seeing this, or you know somebody else has got a YouTube channel, you need to bring them in. You need to let as many creators know, hey, are you interested in growing your YouTube channel? And that's why it's important to have a Twitter. Because if you tweet on Twitter, if you have a YouTube channel and you're interested in growing it, right? And we've got success stories. Bring them here. Bring them to my channel. Bring them to Mill Hill Mud Mowers channel. Bring them to Sane Auto's channel. Bring them to David's channel. You know, people are here. They're in the live streams talking about this, and I'm going to carry on bringing more and more people, right, to this live stream. Just like we've got Victor here today, and we've got David, and yesterday we had Warren Evans from Mill Hill Mud Mowers and Ray Hayden, and before that we had Pusa Studios, and we've had the Fish Sandwich Show on here, and Miss Kathy and Lanny from Ferintosh Farms Photography, right? I'm going to be bringing more and more guests onto here so that they can talk and they can let you know that this is a great community and their channels have grown phenomenally.
One of these days we're going to be talking about this, and we'll be so much more advanced. You'll be saying something about the train, and we'll have Pusa Studios train video go across the screen.
That'd be awesome.
But not for 2 hours.
No. Well, I could.
Another thing I wanted to add.
Longest train ride in history.
That was a long.
Another thing I wanted to add, guys, was if this whole movement hadn't happened, I mean, I wouldn't have got to know you guys. You know, I've gotten to meet a lot of great people, and I think that's a nice positive thing about this. It's great.
Yeah, it is. It is awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, I've met so many new people, so many new friends. It's just amazing.
It really is, and we have to stay positive about this, because, like Victor says, positivity breeds positivity. So if you end up in a group where people they're down talking other creators and stuff like that. Me myself, if I'm invited to come and listen or be part of something, and somebody starts down talking somebody, I'm going to say to them, I'm out. This is not my cup of tea. I don't think this is right, and I'm out. Because I find that when people do that, there's some kind of hidden agenda, some kind of hidden motive.
Jealousy.
Yeah.
From a place of jealousy and insecurity. And but we've only had to put somebody in timeout one time in the live so far. Of all the lives we've done, all the live streams that we've done, only one time have we had to put somebody in timeout. And
which is great. Which is
Bottle Caps just needs one more subscriber.
Oh wow!
Woohoo!
That's good. Congrats.
Just one more.
Bottle
Caps.
That is great. Yeah, things are happening.
Oh, absolutely. They're big, and the mindset that I encourage everybody to have is big. You know, you're not a small. If you're part of this community, you're not a small channel. You're a big channel, and you're going to end up soon be a massive, huge channel. You're gonna be massive, but you're big right now because the community's got your back, and it's so important, I think, to think like that, and to be like that, and to help as many people as possible. And the best way that you're going to help people is let them know, hey, you've got a YouTube channel. I see you've been on YouTube since 2007, 2008, whenever it is, and would you like to get over 1,000 subscribers? Would you like to be part of something that is growing exponentially, right? Every single minute of the day. Bring them here. Bring them to the live streams. Get them on Twitter. Everybody, if you don't have a Twitter account, you are truly missing out. Get a Twitter account. Use the hashtag Iamacreator. You'll find every single person. Use that hashtag in your videos. Put it in the about section. Put it in your tags. Tweet it when you tweet your video to let people know you put out a new video, right? People are going to find you. It's going to bring more people to come and watch your video. Trust me. Trust me. It works. Get in the playlist. Watch the playlist. Like, comment, subscribe. Let them know your actions, that you watched the video, you like the video, you hit the red support button. You're now supporting them. And whatever it is, I love your Carlos Fandango wheels that you've got on that. But we were talking last night, Victor, about the certain things that you said that are not appealing, and it causes, in your opinion, I hope I'm not losing my voice, and it causes problems that you think, and that's the button on the subscribe button being red. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, well, first of all, the name itself. I mean, historically, if you subscribe to something, it's like you're getting yeah, it's going to cost you money, and it's going to cost you money over and over and over again. Sure. And that is the way we're trained from the moment we can read up until this point, that a subscribership is agreeing to let somebody take money out of your pocket repeatedly. That's what that word means. Right. And so the choice of that word, it defies everything taught in every one of these books. And every sales training that I've ever been to, some of these sales training plus $2,500 and plus to go to these sales, and it defies all the logic of that, because it is a word that pushes people away. And it should be something more inviting, like join. You know, the word join should be on that button. And the color of the button itself, the red, you know, red either denotes one of two things: danger or excitement. And usually the two are interconnected. Like, you know, most of my cars are red, you know, not my one practical beater car that gets good, but my show cars and my hot rods and stuff like that are red, because red is an exciting danger color. You're going to get in that
your motorcycle
big, powerful danger. Yep. And it's big, powerful, and dangerous. It'll do 0 to 60 in less than 4 seconds. You know, I mean, it's dangerous, it's powerful, it's exciting, and it's red. But people are not looking for danger and excitement when they're going to sign up for something or join something like a community. They're looking for security and growth and you know, all those sort of things, not comforting things. And so it should be a different color, and it should have a different name. But that's not going to happen. That's not within our realm of influence, at least not now. At least not now. Our influence is growing as a group, way beyond what it would ever be as individuals. Even when we get really big, this is why we need to reach back sometimes and look for the people who are falling behind and
pull them with us.
And pull them up with us and keep as many with us as we can.
Absolutely.
Definitely, I agree.
As we go, when we get to those 7 figures, we are not just one or two 7 figures. We're all like, individually, we're all like the fingers. And Iamacreator is like the right arm of this. And then we have our own communities like Sane Community, which is like the left arm. And together, our communities come together and us come together, and we are so very strong. Now, when each one of us is in 7 figures, and we still have the arm of Iamacreator, we still have the arm of Sane Community, and we're still working together, and we're still intertwined. Just imagine how strong we're going to be, and we may decide at that point to go to YouTube if they haven't already changed it and say, hey, we know what we're talking about. We got a little bit of knowledge here, and we think that maybe you ought to change the name of the button to invite more subscribership. And right now, if we try to do things like that and waste our time trying to make YouTube change anything, then that'll take away from what we're doing, and what we're doing is getting huge results.
I think we should just call it not subscribe, but unify.
We already can't use those S words anyway. Yeah, we should already be calling it things like join, and sometimes we are join the community and support and stuff like that. We've come up with these different names. Some people are calling it tacos and that sort of thing. Yeah, anything's better than that scary word.
Yeah. Why can't you? Because it's your channel. Why can't you name it what you want it to be and give it whatever color you want it to have? That would be an absolutely
awesome. And then the people who are smart enough to make it a nice, a wonderful, inviting name, and smart enough to make a wonderful, inviting. They would get better results, and the ones that make it scary wouldn't.
And I would probably call it a sparkly unicorn.
Yeah, that would be a great approach when we get to the point where when we've grown our influence, our sphere of influence large enough to where we could take something like that to them. Then yeah, that would be an option.
Yeah, I mean, it's your channel. I don't understand why you aren't able to design it and have it whatever color you want, and whatever color the button is, and whatever words on the button. You should, the button will do the same function. It'll, people click it, and it's going to alert them when you are, live, or when you've put a video out and things like that. But you should be able to design your channel, seeing as it's your channel, right? Because after all, isn't it YouTube? Isn't it YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube, right? It's YouTube. You're on here. This is your channel. It's just like, YouTube. So, you could even change the logo. You should be able to change the logo on the channel instead of having a red play button. You could have it blue or black or whatever color you want, right? It's up to you. It should be up to you. It should be up to you. It's YouTube, and it should be up to you, right?
Absolutely, I agree.
Definitely.
And that's my whole thought. And but this this community, we can make anything happen, people. If we're just sowing the seeds of love, we just got to, sow these seeds of love, and we can make anything happen. And that's be positive, be loving, be kind, right? Kindness should be our philosophy. Be kind to other creators. Be kind to other creators and let them know, hey, listen.
Not only to other creators, you have to be kind to everyone.
I'm talking here about just on YouTube. Yes, be kind to everybody outside YouTube. So if you drive a Subaru, you just don't stop for Subarus, right? You stop for everybody and wind the window down and say, hey, you okay? Do you need help with anything? Well, I just called AAA, but thank you for stopping and asking. Okay, thank you. Have a great day, right? So the help is here. The kindness is here, and it should be outside of YouTube. It should be all around us. We should be spreading the philosophy of kindness, right? But especially here on YouTube, if the community, what we're talking about here, is to help grow one another.
Well, and the first habit is be proactive. And if there's something this community definitely is, it's proactive. Everyone in this community is proactively going after each other's channel to do something for somebody else that benefits that other channel. And that keeps coming back around to all of us, because it's a proactive thing. They're not waiting for somebody to come to them to respond. And see, I know this may seem like I'm waiting for somebody to comment and then I respond to them. No, that's just on top of, I'm out there watching other people's videos and I'm commenting on them and stuff first. Is that when I'm done with all that and I'm done sharing all that, then I'll go look through my comments and I'll respond to, see, being proactive and reactive in a balanced measure, because you can't be just one or the other and expect success. You've got to do both. You can't be just reactive and get good results, and you can't be just proactive and get good results. You got to be a balanced measure of both, because things are going to happen that you need to react to.
Mill Hill needs 4 more to get to 1K.
Awesome. He did need 6 a while ago, so he's picked up 2 more.
That's great.
In the time.
Can we get 4 more people to go see some awesome lawnmowers tearing up some mud?
Yeah,
Please?
I mean, he modifies these riding mowers into basically mudding hot rods, and they'll do things that big 4-wheel drive trucks will do. Only you're sitting on these things out in the open, kind of like you would be on a motorcycle, really feeling and experiencing everything that happens. And the mud is hitting you.
They sling mud.
Oh yeah, and he's got some videos of him just in the mud where he's just completely covered in mud. The thing is covered in mud, and then he's got some other videos where he's doing it in the snow, and there's snow flying everywhere.
Yeah, so and actually, I didn't even know that was possible before I ran into his channel, so that was something new for me.
Yeah, and we didn't even know we were interested in that. So if we'd been going after stuff we were interested in and just friending people we were interested in, we would have never even known we were interested in that. But once we experienced it, we were just like, oh yeah, that's cool.
And just remember, guys, as well, I want to put this back out there again. This is a live stream right now. Once it's over, it will become a YouTube video. So please come back and in the comment section of the video, put that you watch this live, or even if you're watching it as a video that you didn't see it live, but you're watching it now. And trust me, just by doing that, right, you're going to get some love and support and some kindness come to your channel.
And leave a like, guys. I mean, it's free.
Yeah,
free
like it,
charge.
share it. I mean, I did notice earlier on there was over 50 people watching this live. We're up to 49. So if you've got a Twitter, if you've got a Facebook, take the link and share it, please, on social media. I would like to have one of these live streams one day where we have over 100. We have over 100 supporters. I would like to see it very soon where we have over 1,000 supporters in the chat room watching this live, right? I really think it's very possible very soon if we all take to Twitter, Facebook, and share this and let everybody know. If you have a YouTube channel, these are the words that you should be using. If you have a YouTube channel, I suggest you come and watch this live stream right now, because you're going to get some support from just watching this live stream, watching these people talk. And it does happen.
You'll get it from giving it. You'll get it from giving it. You come in here and you just start giving, and you won't even have to ask for it returned. Don't have to use any of those S words. You don't have to do any of that.
Yeah, those are tacos. Everybody loves tacos.
And those kind of S words and stuff can get you in trouble with the bots, and they can get subs actually taken away from your channel because it'll look like you're a spammer. You just go in there, and whatever it is you want to receive, you go in there and you just one member after another, you give that to them. If you're wanting views and watch time and stuff like that, go give that away. It doesn't cost you anything. Just go give it away.
Absolutely.
And people in here are so giving and so supportive. They will return without you even asking.
So Rosie,
you have to put a comment so they know you've been there. and put a nice comment like James Cox was saying.
Yep. Rosie
comment something you saw in the video.
Rosie Rose says, "Oh, James Cox, it's crazy now. What with 1K in the chat? Exclamation, exclamation. You can slow the chat down. I could slow this chat down so it's not running as fast as it is. You can do that in the live stream. You can make it so the live stream runs slower. So if there was 1,000 in here and basically it was running up, or you can actually stop the chat yourself just by clicking on it and scrolling back, and that stops it, and then you can get to catch up. But it is, yeah. I mean, you can do all kinds of things. You can make it so somebody can only comment every 30 seconds or 60 seconds or whatever. You can slow the chat down. So we could do a lot. We can make it so that you'll still get to catch everybody that's in the chat, so you can do whatever it is that you want to do.
And there's a little scroll bar on the chat. If you hit that little scroll bar, it kind of pauses it, and then you can move it up or down and catch and see whoever you were trying to see, and whoever you were trying to click on and go to their channel.
Yeah.
You can do it that way.
Yeah.
And then you can scroll on down and see what you would have missed because none of it disappears. None of it disappears. And then, like you were saying, after the live stream is over, they're going to want to go to James Cox's channel, and they're going to want to, comment below the video. But now it's a wonderful thing. Now YouTube finally did something great and right. The help, they really do get kudos for this. They made it to where the live chat still remains when your live stream goes into this permanent video replay.
Yeah.
And now you can go back and you can scroll through there again, and you can reach out to the people you didn't have time to, and you can reach out in that way. And people who are on the live chat right now, another tip for you, after the video is done and it does go in that replay, go to James Cox's channel. And another reason you need to be commenting below the video when it's in replay is people are going to be looking for you, like this person right now is trying to keep up with the live chat. They're going to be looking for you later because they couldn't get to everybody. Right. And make it easy for them to get to you. And just like sales and stuff, you got to make it easy for the customer. You need to make it easy for the viewer. You need to make it easy for your fellow Iamacreator members, and because they will support you. And even the new ones coming in, they're coming in here. A lot of them already have the support mindset, and they're wanting to support the people that are already here. And the people that are already here, I know they're wanting to support the new people.
Yeah.
And just make it easy. Everybody make it easy for everybody.
And just heads up to everybody. I know that a lot of people have probably gone and looked in their Creator Studio in the live stream, and they've seen that they need some other kind of software to run a live stream. That's not true. YouTube has it right there. It's underneath that where it says live streaming. It's events, and it's just like setting up a YouTube video. I sent Victor a video. There's one on my channel about how to do it. But it's quite easy. All you do is you go to the one below where it's events, and it'll say, if you've never done it, if you've never done a live stream or you don't have any events set up, it's going to say, you don't have any events set up, schedule an event. And you hit that, and another screen's going to come up, and it's just like you're uploading a YouTube video. When you've edited your video and you've got the file ready, it's just like doing that. So you put in there the title, you put in there in the about section what your live stream is going to be about. You put all your tags. You make sure you've got the dates and times set, and you hit create an event. And when you do that, it's going to then bring you back to the page, and you're going to see like you've got a video in this particular event page. Just like your videos, when you go to videos, you can see all your videos, and you're going to see it. And then from there, there's a button that says go live, and when you hit that, you're going to get a window that pops up, which is basically your online studio. It's where me and Victor and David are sat right now. They're in a separate screen. We can see one another. We can talk, right? And we can do all things like share the screen and, do all different things from that. We can even have a private chat. There's a private chat window in there, which is, you guys don't get to say that where we're typing to one another. There's all kinds of things. So it's already built into YouTube. You don't need no OBS software. You don't need any of this, right? YouTube has it already built in. And it's absolutely fantastic. And a reason why I think that, you guys should do this is because we need to have more people live streaming on a daily basis. If we can get 7 people all live streaming or even more than that, 3 times a day, but also using the hashtag Iamacreator, spreading the message, spreading the love, spreading, the support and all that. We're going to grow.
I'm going to be watching that video repeatedly, and I'm going to start doing that on our Sunday live stream so we can include more people. And the name of that video is How to Set Up a Google Hangout, and it's on James Cox's channel. How to Set Up a Google Hangout.
Yep, go and watch that video. It'll show you how to do it. You don't need any software. If you've got an older computer anyway, having all this software running, and all
down.
So what?
It slows things down.
Yeah, you don't need it. I mean, look how smooth this is. Look how smooth this is running today. And all I did was I just sent these 2 guys a link, right? I sent them a link, and by sending them the link, they clicked the link, and boom, it brought them in. Now I don't know if any of them had to install the Hangouts plugin, but it's all self-explanatory. And
it's more user friendly than that encoder that I was using. It's a lot more user friendly. Now that encoder will do some things that this won't do, but for what we're doing here, you don't need all that extra fluff.
Right. What does the encoder do that?
Well, like I can do the
split screen,
and I can do the what is the capture stuff with the screen capture. Like if you're playing a game or something, you can do the screen capture where they can see whatever you're doing on the screen. They can see the game that you're playing and stuff with you in the corner there talking and stuff. You can do all those fancy things, but we don't need to do that kind of stuff here. And we don't need to do that kind of stuff on Sane Enterprises because we're just going to be explaining the same kind of stuff we were explaining here.
Can you invite people on? Like I've invited you on to this. Can you?
On the encoder, the XSplit encoder, you can do that, but it's more complicated and it's harder to figure out. It's not as user friendly.
This is so easy, isn't it?
This Google Hangouts thing is more user friendly. There's
definitely.
One of the blessing and the curse is it may not do as many things, but that means you've got less buttons to worry about and less stuff to get lost in when you're trying to find the one thing that you're trying to do, which is this. You're better off not having all those extra capabilities if you're not even going to use them anyway. It's like some of these cars we get into nowadays, some of the more modern cars, you get in there and it looks like you're in the cockpit of a 727. You're like, how do I start this thing? All I want to do is drive to work.
Yeah.
And but sometimes these older cars, it's nice to be able to get in one that's just got basically your key, your pedals, and your air conditioning, and maybe a radio, and you know what to do, and you know how to do it.
Lady Borgia says the software I downloaded, I believe an encoder, is a pain. I'll stick to my phone when live for now. But
gosh, if you can do it on the phone, I think you got to have 10,000 or more subs to be able to live stream from your phone, don't you?
I think they changed it. I don't think you have to anymore. But that's another good thing. If you don't have to have all those subscribers, streaming from a phone is absolutely fantastic, especially if you're outside, because you can go mobile and you can create some great things from that. But if you're just on a PC and you want to bring more people in,
and have me screaming in the background as he's trying to film a video going down the road. Yeah.
But for doing things like this, the live stream, the Hangout software is great and I plan on having a huge live stream. I think we can have either 8 or 10 people on here all at once. So it's going to be very good in the future when more and more people get comfortable with.
Well, keep a look on Sane Enterprises, because we'll be, after a while on Sane Enterprises, we'll be educating people and we'll be further helping the community tighten up and solidify. And we're going to, at some point, we're going to start getting together, and we'll coordinate this with you, James, because I'm sure you can be a real big help about this. We're going to try to coordinate some kind of get-together, physical get-together, meet and greet here on the East Coast. We don't have a VidCon over here like they have in LA. and we need something like that. We really need a good physical get together, and when we do that, we should maybe have a live stream of that too.
Absolutely, I agree. It's
at least have a few people that are there doing a live stream while everybody else is physically meeting and greeting, and then trade off and let somebody leave the live stream and go back out into the crowd and take turns manning the live stream and pan over the crowd and stuff too for the ones that can't physically show up. And I foresee that's something we can set up, and maybe we may even start doing it here. We got 3 acres here, and we can see the Fort Mountain State Park from our living room window here in the Appalachian Mountains.
Awesome.
This
is Sane Enterprises, everybody. I just subscribed, so go and subscribe to Sane Enterprises. I'm showing
I'll be heading there that way right now.
It's got 5 plus should be 6 now.
We started out with 0 today, so you are seeing the birth of a child, and this is intimately involved with Iamacreator, and this will be a great test study for people that are doubters to see what the Iamacreator community can do for a brand new channel that has nothing. And,
absolutely.
And and this channel is going to be focused on doing nothing but, this is also going to prove that the not worrying about receiving, but just do nothing but give is all we're going to do on that channel. It's just nothing but give.
Be fun.
And whatever we receive is whatever we receive.
Informative.
And then we're
going to talk about all of our years of experience, more than I want to.
Yeah, but that won't be the focus. We will use our decades of experience in brick and mortar business.
Years.
She doesn't want to admit how long we've been doing this. But and then online businesses for years and years now too. Affiliate programs. Of $500,000 worth of inventory, we have
the
transferred.
Bruce and bleeding. I did more pencil pushing and sales.
Yeah, at one point she was running a small airline in South America, and meanwhile I was running the 2nd largest transmission rebuilding facility in Chattanooga, Tennessee at the time.
I also had a
started out
institute down there.
Yep. We met in Atlanta, Georgia, and we were just punk teenagers, and I had absolutely nothing, and every once in a while I had a job. I literally went back to that place after I started reading stuff like this and straightening out my head and getting my attitude right and getting this giving attitude. It was from the time I was like 21 till I was 35. My goal was to be a millionaire by the time I was 40, and it took me until I was 35. And at 35, I went back down to one of the places near my mom's house in Atlanta where I had been standing there in the god-awful heat, changing spark plugs in cars. I had my first snap-on tool. We call it Excalibur. I still have that. I should bring that out and show it on Sane Enterprises. We went down there, and my mom has a picture of me in front of that place when I was 35. I came down there, and I'm standing in front of my Cadillac in front of that place, which is a matching Cadillac I had just delivered to her. I bought matching Cadillacs for myself and my mother and went back to that place. I was there working minimum wage and changing spark plugs, and with a bad attitude. and she and I were together, and I drove an old fallen apart piece of crap Scirocco.
Hey, at least
we barely make it to work. And then the next thing you know, a few years later, with just some attitude change and listening to some people that had started from nothing and changed their attitude and went after this with a positive attitude and copying the good behaviors that they had. Nobody has perfect behaviors. Nobody has a perfect set of good habits. Everybody has some bad habits. But man, I tell you what, when I was a kid, I think there was pretty much 90% bad habits. And
can we ask for an update on Mill Hill mud mowers? Where
yeah,
you at,
how
bud?
are you doing, Mill Hill?
I think he needs 3.
Awesome.
Good grief. Three people,
Good,
just
that's good.
3, please.
Hey, he needed what, 10 when he came in here? When he came in this, he was 10 away.
Yeah, but
That's why it's very important.
What happened to the one that was telling us they were right at $9.99? Somebody was in here was right at $9.99, about to hit 1K. Who was that?
That's why it's very important that we bring new people into the community and we keep growing. He needs two. He needs two. He's at 998. Two.
Drum roll, please.
give us 2. Who has not seen a mower in mud? Okay, go look at it. It's awesome. You'll love it.
Here, I'm going to show you guys. Right here.
Sometimes
Look at that.
Yeah.
That is a lot of fun. I'm gonna go
Looks like a
right
lot of fun.
in.
Come on, guys. He just needs 2. Bring some more people in here. Get on Twitter. Tell people, hey.
Well, that and they can take one of his videos and you know, open up one of his videos and then go up to the top of the screen and copy the URL. Go on your Twitter or your Facebook or whatever social media you prefer and paste that URL to Mill Hill Mud Mowers video. Paste it there, share his video.
I'm gonna make it even. I'm gonna make it even easier for you than that. You just go to the video. You just go down here. You hit share. You hit Twitter. Right? Twitter comes up like this.
Right. You can do that.
Right. You hit tweet. Boom. Oh, he's at 999. He needs one more. Look at this.
Come on.
He needs one more.
Let's get that one more.
Just one more.
Oh, he's got it.
More. He's got it.
Hey!
Hey.
We've seen it right here. Awesome.
That's good. That's great.
Live on Iamacreator.
Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. It makes me so happy that through this hashtag Iamacreator community that we're, you know, what we can achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Right here on the live stream. Warren Evans of Mill Hill Mud Mowers has hit
1,000.
1K.
Right here.
Right here.
Proof
That's-
that this, you know, this giving attitude, this, you know, pay it forward techniques, this strategy works.
That's the power. That's
It
the
doesn't
power.
hurt that mud mowers are awesome.
That's the power of this community, guys. And that's why you should be telling everybody about it and bring them in. Bring them in.
Absolutely.
Because in doing so, this is what we can achieve. Whatever the mind can conceive and you believe, you can achieve. That's what Napoleon Hill said.
You know, all us sitting here, we're not going to leave you when we hit 1K. We're not going to abandon you when we get what we want and we hit 1K. We're going all the way to 7 figures, and we're going to
Absolutely.
the whole way. And
I want everybody here to have 7 figures. Everybody that's supporting and bringing people in and communicating and participating. I want you all to have 7 figures. And
we
it's
all got
possible.
what we wanted quite a while ago. We're still here. We're still here supporting. We're not going to leave. We even opened up a whole nother channel to support.
And guess
Everybody-
what?
I'm a
If
creator.
we have 7 figures in the community, right? If we have 7 figures,
Yeah.
if we have 1 million people in this community, guess what? We all can have 7 figures. We can all have
Absolutely.
7-figure supporters. And we can get, every time you put a video out, you can get over 100,000 views. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring more and more people to see you, because you're going to go up in the algorithm, you know, through the rankings of YouTube, and more people are going to find you. And you just got to keep spreading the message. Word of mouth, guys, is the best seller.
Absolutely.
Have you ever been in a grocery store where you've been looking at something, 2 different products or 3 different products, and you're umming and ahhing, and you look at them, and somebody comes up and they said, have you ever had this? Somebody comes up and says, well, personally, I've tried them and I've tried them, but those there that you've got in your right hand, that's what you need to be putting in your shopping cart, because they taste a lot better than that. Or if it's laundry detergent, you know, it washes your clothes and it's a lot cleaner, right? It's a decision changer for you. because somebody's come and told you that.
And they helped you out with some information that could save you some money, save you some time, save you some effort.
Plus, you've got a product now that you like, because yeah, the person was right. I did try the ones before, and now I'm trying these. I didn't try the middle ones. I just tried this one, and yeah, they taste a lot better.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I mean, this is
on to Sane Enterprises Facebook too. We just hit the 1K.
You know, this is an absolutely fantastic community, and
Absolutely.
we're actually showing you creators' growth, right, in the making here.
Seeing it right here, meeting the goals, the big goals. And
We had some growth on Sunday too. I mean, I am really into pushing. If somebody is right there at that next 10, they need to get to that next level. They need 10. They need whatever.
like we did here today, and then just as long as we don't forget about all the others, we need to even while we're celebrating here, all the others in the chat need to be supporting each other, even if they're not just close to hitting the 1K. They're not right there in the 9s. They're still back in the 3s and the 5s and stuff, because we're gonna need
one that's 5 off from getting 400.
Yeah, and that's a worthy goal
an
to hit that.
too.
To hit that 400, we were all
15
there.
away from 500.
Yep.
And if you want to move that fast, and I wanted to bring this up earlier, and I think now's the time to talk about it. If you want to move that fast, then use the hashtag Iamacreator support playlist that's on my channel, because in doing this, you are going to find people. And again, we talked about this earlier on in this live stream, leaving nice comments with your actions in them. Like, I watched your video, I liked it, I'm now supporting you. And how you find it is you just go to YouTube and just type in hashtag Iamacreator support, right? You're going to hit that. And the top video here with the Iamacreator with me in it, you click on that video and just scroll down. You can pause that video, scroll down, and right here it says, here is the playlist. Click the playlist. Click the link right here to the playlist. And it's going to take you to the playlist. And now you're going to see that this has gone to 1,603 videos.
Oh, wow.
And it's had 16,497 views. Okay. And when you hit play, all you're going to do is you're going to watch the videos in this playlist. And you can move up and down this to wherever you want. You can just scroll down here on the right-hand side. And so if you start watching this, just remember the number. It's right here, which video that you were on. And this is it's a collaboration. So anybody can collaborate here. Anybody can add videos. You know, anybody can add their own videos. Just make sure that when you're first new to this, that you only add 1 or 2 of your own videos to start with. But you can add as many of other people's videos once you're collaborating on here as you want. And then just come back 4 to 7 days later and add whatever. And this is where the magic happens. And remember where you are in the list when you're watching these. And just watch the video. And if you're not already supporting that channel, support them. Watch the video, like it, and, you know, leave your actions in the comment. Hey, I watched your video. I liked it. I'm now supporting you. I hit the red support button. I love that lake. I'd love to have a backyard like that. And, you know, I think you did a great job in making this video. Whatever it is, put that in the comment so the person knows. And you'll see that down here, you're going to see that there's comments. Look at this. Mark Smith's World. Great video and some real good ideas. I never realized how much effort it was going to take to make things happen on YouTube. I haven't been making as many videos in the past couple of weeks because of life getting in the way, and I've noticed that my views have dropped off considerably because of it. I added this video to my favorites so I can watch it again and start implementing the things that you are talking about. Thank you for letting me know about this video. Positivity. What's going to happen is people are going to watch the playlist. They're going to come to this video while it's playing, you know, and they're doing the thing, their actions, liking, supporting, you know, watching the video and putting that in a comment here. They're going to, after they've done that, they're going to scroll down here and they're going to, you know, look at this. They're going to look at all these positive comments, and then in doing so, they're going to click on these and they're going to go to these people's channels and they're going to watch some of their videos and going to leave the same comments. This is how it works. And dreams don't work. Dreams don't work unless you do. And you've got two people right here on this live stream that have used this playlist that have grown because of it.
Absolutely.
3 people.
Agree.
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
people. Sorry.
At least. And where are you at now, David?
I think I'm at 1,086 the last time I checked. So that's
so you've gone over 1,000 since being involved in them. We've gone over 1,000 since, and then Mill Hill Mud Motors has gone over 1,000 right here today with us. And then we've got one other that I don't know who the name is, but they were at $9.99, and they've probably gone over 1,000. We just
was it Bottle Tops? I think it was Bottle Tops. Right?
Yeah, something like Bottle Tops. Or yeah.
I mean, look in the chat here. If you scroll back, you can see it.
So we went over 1,000 some time ago because we were working it earlier, and we had some advantages, but like not the least of which we had that whole big car community, the Sane community of car guys and stuff. But you don't need an advantage like that. We're going to prove that with Sane Enterprise. Sane Enterprise has nothing about cars, nothing about automotive. It's not appealing at all to the car guys other than the ones that want to grow their channels. And we're going to take that with the support of the Iamacreator community and the Sane community and all these great people here, and we're going to grow that from 0 to 1,000.
Yeah, and don't forget, we're putting this information out there so that you can copy it and you can do the same. You can do absolutely the same. So if you've got a channel that's basically you're just doing hair and nails and makeup, or you've got a car channel, or you've got a channel making short films or reading poetry or whatever, you can also make another channel and you can do the same thing as what everybody's doing here. This is all about sharing and caring and building and coming together, right? The commonality is that we have the hashtag Iamacreator. That's the common thing. And the common goal is that we're going to grow and we're going to prove to people. We're going to prove to people that we can help grow each other. That's what this is all about.
If I didn't have to run a global parts company during the day and do all the other businesses that we've got, I could probably sit there and reach out to every person in that list one after the other. And because there's over 1,000 of them there, and they're over 90%, you know, reciprocative. Now, I don't know what the word is, but they're receptive. They're such great people. I could probably go out there and just give them views, give them support, and never ask for a thing. And I bet you within a week of just hitting them one right after the other, I could go ahead and get that channel to 1,000 just from going through that list. If I was willing to work that hard and that long at it and just make it the priority and didn't have to go to work and just be there all day doing nothing but that list, you know, I could probably do it that way.
I tell you something, once we get over 10,000 people in the community, it's going to be easy to get somebody to 1,000 supporters. It's going to be, it's going to be,
you only have to have a 10%.
Exactly. You only need 10% of people seeing
90% return from the good people of this community.
Yep. You only need 10% of the 10,000. And, you know, if you want to get somebody who's part of the community up to the 1,000, you know, just by letting everybody know, hey, listen, go and support this channel because look at, you know, they're part of the Iamacreator community and they want to grow.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna take that Sane Enterprises and we're gonna prove this. We're gonna prove it. And along the way, the way we're going to prove it is by doing nothing but helping other people in the community and seeing what happens and seeing what comes back to Sane Enterprises. Not asking for it, not begging for it, not doing any of that sub for sub stuff.
They don't do it. That's not the philosophy of the hashtag.
Absolutely.
It's just watching, liking, commenting, supporting, and letting them know, and not
getting to know about new things.
Just networking and community building.
That's all you have to do.
Horizon.
You don't need to ask people to come and watch your videos. You don't have to ask people to come and subscribe to you. You don't have to do any of that.
Absolutely.
It will happen naturally.
It sure will. And we're going to prove that. We'll be. You can come to Sane Enterprises and see how it's doing. You can come to James Cox's channel, and he'll know what's going on with it. He'll be able to update you on how the channel's doing. I guarantee you, David's going to know, and he's been with Sane Auto for quite a while, and he's a very active member of the community, and he wouldn't be up over 1,000 now if he wasn't. And so anybody here will know, or you just go directly to the channel and find out. And we'll be doing lives on that one too, and we'll be coordinating with James Cox on when we're doing the lives, because of course Sane Autos do it Sunday afternoons when James is at work, and then that leaves us open for doing another day that he's at work. But we'll want to check with some other people in the community, because we want to have lives that open up in slots that open up more options and more opportunities for everyone in the community, and we don't want to stack them on top of each other where someone in the community gets where 2 or 3 people in the community are doing the live stream at the same time.
Yeah, it'd be more beneficial to have them, if somebody's doing one for an hour or 2 hours, that after that somebody does 1-2 hours after that. It'd be more beneficial. But
Absolutely.
If that don't fit for you, you can still do it. And, whatever crowd you bring, it's not a problem. Just, the thing is, we just keep putting the message out there. Hashtag Iamacreator, and tell people you need to use hashtag Iamacreator in the titles of your video, in the about section as your tags. Get a Twitter account and tweet Iamacreator, hashtag Iamacreator every time you tweet. That way we get to find you. We get this trending. People are going to be like, what is this? What I'm seeing here on the side of Twitter, hashtag Iamacreator. Why is it trending? Click on it, and you're going to see people, right? And hopefully, more and more people is going to make videos about hashtag Iamacreator, what we're all about, what we're doing.
And YouTube is not the only algorithm that we have to know how to interact with in order to get our videos promoted. When you're talking about the hashtag Iamacreator, there's other algorithms besides YouTube used by other platforms to see what's trending and what's not. And all this activity with the Iamacreator hashtag stimulates those algorithms and gets that hashtag promoted and gets that hashtag more attention, which gets our community more attention.
Right.
Creates more growth. And it's that that results multiplier, so that the same amount of effort that we put into this a month ago in Iamacreator was seemed phenomenal, but now and 2 months from now, the same hour of work that we put in today and yesterday is going to get another 4 times the results. Just like when it first started and it was first getting going, we all started seeing, like we saw, more than 4 times the results putting our efforts into Iamacreator and with Iamacreator and cooperating than we had before, when we were only the same community. And then before that, growth was even worse when we were just all on our own. We didn't even have the automotive community, the same community, and the car people. We're just doing videos and how-to videos and repair videos and stuff, and just throwing them out there. We started going and filming other people's vehicles and their hot rods and their creations and their cars and their show cars and stuff. And instead of our own, it was a more giving thing, and showcasing what they had and what they've been doing and putting it on our channel. And then suddenly we had the Sane community with all these car people that were gathering around us to see their own cars and to show off their own cars through our channel. And
the videos got better and better and better. And,
but it didn't give the 4 times growth that I am a creator community, because then we started reaching out to people who had content we weren't even interested in, and at first didn't see the value of, but then when we got to know them, like what you were talking about, James, you get to know these people, and it expands your horizon. You start realizing just what they're doing and how much work they're putting into it, and what kind of value it has. And then you're glad that you found their channel.
Absolutely. It's a plus. It's a win-win for everybody, but you got to do it right. It's not sub for sub. It's basically supporting people and letting them know that you've done it. You put your actions in the comments section, and your actions are watch, like, hitting the red support button, and letting them know that you've done all that, and something nice about, the video in there. And that's all you have to do. You just leave it at that, and you'll get the creator of that video come back to you, and they'll do the same for you. But the magic is not just that creator that you put that nice comment on their channel, but other people that see your nice comment in the comment section, because they know that you're part of the hashtag Iamacreator community. They're going to come and look at your channel and watch your videos too. This is the importance of using the hashtag and letting people know about it, because it's an identifier. It's an identifier that you're part of this big community, right? And that you want to know who else is interested, and you want to let them know why it's beneficial to them, right? It's very beneficial. We've proven it today, how beneficial it is, because people here have gone and they've, supported others, and they've taken them over 1K. Everybody is getting support from this. Everybody's getting support, and David and Victor, Sane Autos, they've grown from it by doing it right. And I just want to bring up that tomorrow, you may want to come and watch the live stream also at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's hashtag Iamacreator, hashtag I'm a creator, the making of the community, with Mackenzie Massagli. I think I'm saying her name right. How I originally got in this, I got the message from somebody that YouTube was changing that the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000, and I was a little bit iffy about getting involved and whether to make it. And I actually saw somebody's video, and it wasn't Mackenzie's video, although it was a collaboration that she'd organized, the Imacreator, which I got wrong, and that's why it's I am a creator. And it wasn't until later on that I was told about this, but I'd probably put out about, I don't know, maybe half a dozen to 10 videos out by this time. And so tomorrow she's going to be on. We've only got it for an hour. Tomorrow she's going to be on the live stream with me, and we're going to be talking about this and the future, and where this is all going, and what she thinks about it, and what started this, and who got involved with Imacreator. And hopefully all those people that have been part of that will join, and we become even bigger, and people start marketing and letting people know about hashtag Imacreator more, and growth gets even bigger more quickly.
Absolutely, because like I was saying earlier, we have Iamacreator, which is like a big arm, and we're all the fingers, and then we've got the Sane community. It's a big strong arm with lots of fingers, and then you've got the Imacreator community. You're going to be networking with them tomorrow and coordinating with them tomorrow, and which we all in the community, we really appreciate that. And you taking your time to do that and setting that up. And then that's, there's no limit to how many big, strong arms we can add to this and ally with and coordinate with. And it's only limited by our imagination and by how far we want to go and how quickly we want to get there. And, this gives us the ability to stick to our guns and not have to do the outlandish, outrageous things that a lot of channels do in order to get that quick growth. We don't have to do that because we've got a community that allows us to create good, solid, family-friendly content without all that shock value that we can be proud of and that we don't have to be, ashamed of, and we don't have to make excuses for, and we don't have to rationalize it in our own mind why we, did that stuff desperate for growth. We don't have to do any desperate things. We don't have to do any shock value things. We can, do good, wholesome,
I just hit
adult
3
things.
subscribers.
You did. Yeah, her channel's going to be another case study in zero because she's had basically what I call a consumer channel for all this time, because some people are, they're not creators. They don't put videos on. They don't do anything like that. But she's had this channel that she just used for watching videos and not doing anything with it. And so she just recently today started playing around with it a little bit, exploring, the capabilities of the channel. She hasn't even done a video on it yet. But once she started playing around with the channel and doing a few things, blam, she got 3 subscribers in one day.
Well, I mean, that has to do with the Sane Auto YouTube page, because I'm already over there. I'm already a creator over there.
Yeah, and that's more proof too. If you don't comment on people's videos,
Mill Hill Mudmower says he's celebrating with pizza.
Oh wow! Where's my piece of pizza?
No, I have to go buy some pizza.
That's the way we party around here.
I wanna wrap this up. I just want to say a few things, and then I'm gonna go back to you guys before I wrap it up for your final thoughts on stuff. But don't forget, guys, check your spam folders. Very important. Check your spam folders. YouTube's putting stuff in there that realistically shouldn't be in there. You should be in control of what goes in your spam. After all, it's YouTube. It's YouTube. It's your channel, YouTube, right? You should put what words you don't want in there, right? So don't forget your spam folders. When this live stream ends, probably the next minute or two, and becomes a video on YouTube, don't forget to come back in the comments section and say, I watched this live, and anything that you would, any constructive criticism, anything nice, who you would like to see on the live streams. If you'd like to participate on the live streams, let me know. If you'd like to live stream, if you need any information in regarding to live streaming, and I'm going to put Victor's and David's links in the about section of this when it's a video, and it'll be the first pinned comment too. So you'll be able to find them and you'll be able to support them and go and watch their videos and that. So very important, when this live stream is over and becomes a video, don't forget to come back and put your comments that you watched it live. If you're watching this not live, also leave a comment too. That's just as important because people will find you and you're going to get channel growth through the hashtag Iamacreator community. Just to reiterate, use the hashtag Iamacreator on your videos, in the title of your videos, the about section, in the as a tag. Get a Twitter account, follow us and find us on Twitter. Every time you tweet, use hashtag Iamacreator so that people can find you, because that is the identifier here. That's what makes this community massive. And you are a big channel. You're not a small channel. You're a big channel, and you're about to be a massive channel. We're here. Everybody's here to support you. Positivity is key. Comment and communicate your actions. Your actions are that you watch the video, that you like the video, that you hit the support button. You're now supporting, and you put those actions along with any comment about the video for the creator in the comments section, and watch the magic. Don't forget to utilize the playlist hashtag Iamacreator support will get you to find that. The link is in the About section of that video. And Victor, any final outgoing thoughts about hashtag Iamacreator?
My final outcome, you keep saying big creators. I just want to add to that, like it says on my whiteboard, big stands for the books you read. And nowadays, it's just as good. You can go on YouTube, you can watch learning videos, or you can get the CDs like the ones I have and listen to them in the car, but something that is feeding good quality, good attitude stuff into your mind, like what we were talking about today. So this video counts. It's just as good as reading one of these, watching this live stream. It really counts towards that. That's the B in big. And the individuals you hang out with, this Iamacreator community is full of those type of individuals that are going to lift you up, and they're not going to get jealous when you're trying to lift yourself up. When you're trying to improve, they're not going to get jealous about it and try to drag you back down to their level. They're going to lift you up, build you up. So the individuals you hang out with and the goals, the G is the goals that you set. Now, what is the goal, James?
7 figures for everyone.
Absolutely.
Hashtag 7 figures for everyone.
Absolutely. And for everyone, the goal is 7 figures for everyone. And everyone first. Try to make everybody in this group have 7 figures, and then it will come to you by default. You can't lose. And we've got all these channels that hit 1K right here in this community.
Congratulations to you all. Congratulations.
Congrats, congrats, guys.
Yep, congratulations, Mill Hill. And the big attitude works,
Absolutely. Be positive. David, last thoughts.
Yes. So yeah, guys, just comment on the videos, leave a nice comment, give a thumbs up. They're free. It's not hard work. Honestly, the Iamacreator community is so great. I want to thank James and all of you guys for stopping by my videos and anybody else's videos. And I will also be tweeting this out through Facebook and Reddit. I'm trying out Pinterest, but I still don't get it that much, so I'll be working on that. And then I might be doing something like that, like what Victor's trying to do on his other channel. So
yeah,
awesome
come join us on Sane Enterprises there, David. We'd love to have you there.
Awesome stuff.
We'll want to include you on some live streams too. Very good point about the
I just want to tell everybody that we love them and te quiero, te deseo de mejor, de todos.
What was that? What was that in English?
I wish everybody the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Victor.
Yes, thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Every one of all of you. Each and every one of you. Thank you all.
Yes. We love you as much as we love our fingers. We wouldn't want to lose any of you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, every single one of you that joined us in the live stream. David, Victor, Carol, stay with us when we end the broadcast. I'll have a quick chit chat before we go off completely. I want to thank every single one of you, because without every single one of you in the live stream that's watching this video on the replay after the live stream is over, I want to thank you. We love you all. Mwah. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, and we're very grateful. Let's grow this community. Go out there and tell people about the hashtag Iamacreator, what this community is about, and, get people to come and watch it, because we're all in it to win it. Hashtag 7 figures for everyone. Hashtag Iamacreator. And yeah, just spread the love. Right. Thank you. Good night. Take care and be well. And we'll see you in the next live stream.
Get off the couch and get dirty.
Thank you for watching our video. Remember, it is in your best interest to keep the other person's best interest in mind.